Hi everybody, it's Michelle with Miami Mompreneur, and today is Branding and Marketing Tuesdays. Yay! And I wanted to remind you that if you haven't downloaded any of the guides that I've talked about for the past 2 weeks, you should, because it will help you strengthen your marketing and your branding for your product or your service that you offer. So make sure that you go to the website. The first one I talked about 2 weeks ago was 5 actionable strategies for social media branding, and that one you can find on the sidebar of my website. There's a square with an image, very cool, that I created. And it says send me the guide. And then the email marketing, it's one of the articles and it's under business tips, so make sure that you download that one as well. It's actionable items, so you can do this one item every day. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. You do one item every day and you get it out of the way, and it will help you strengthening your brand. There's always room for improvement. Today we are going to talk about 7 metrics that helps measuring your brand strength. And as always, I like to have my notes. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading, because I don't want to forget to tell you anything. Remember, this is how I help you, right? So remember, let's start. Remember that your brand is something that you stand for, and it's the way that you connect to people, right? If you have that emotional connection to your client, you will create a super fan for life, and in turn they're gonna be your brand ambassadors, and they're gonna talk to their friends about your product or service, and they're gonna talk to others about your product or service. And this is how we create sustainability in our business, and that's what we want. So let's get to the 7 metrics. I'm gonna be very, very brief because I'm going to have an article talking about this, a full article, and probably a downloadable guide that you can use at home. So I am going to be very brief in these 7 metrics. Some of them you may excel, some of them might need improvement. I think that we always need improvement. There's room for improvement, right? To create the better versions of ourselves, of our business, and of our image that we're out there. So let's start. A brand should be, number 1, clear. This one is very simple. Do your clients know what is it that you offer? What is it that you do? Do they know? You can have fun with that one. So make sure that you are being very clear in what you offer. And I see this a lot on social media. They tell me, oh, I have a bikini shop. And then when I see, give me your Instagram, and the Instagram is like, I don't know, the trees, the palm trees, the juice, the exercise, everything, and then 3 posts about bikini. You know, how are you gonna make a sale if you don't have the message out there of what is it that you do? Take that into consideration, especially on social media, because I see it a lot. A brand should also be relevant. Relevant in the sense that, do they know, does your client know? How can you help them? Do they know how can you make their life better? Is that clear to you? So remember that these are all things that we need to consider and ask ourselves as well. Number 3, a brand should be distinct. This is very important. What makes your product or service different from the others? Because say me, I'm giving you branding tips, but there are 300 million branding experts also out there on the internet. What makes it different? You know, do we connect? You know, is the way that I do it, the way that I speak to you. So remember that also you have to make sure, how are you different from your competitors? Number 4, passionate. We have a passion for what we do, right? If not, we will not be in mompreneurs. We leaped into the business. So we have to make our passion connect with our customers. So there's a saying that says, people don't buy what you do, people by why you do it. So make sure that you're showing all your colors out there, because this is the way that people connect with you in an emotional level, which is very important. Credible. A brand should be credible. Do people trust you that you will deliver the promise that you make? Any product or service that you are selling out there, do they feel that they can trust that you're gonna deliver this promise? So make sure that that one is clear and very important. A brand should be visible. Are you showing up in the right places to be seen? What formats are you using to engage your audience? What is it that you use out there, right? I'm all about social media. I love it. I started Miami Mompreneur. Right now I'm focusing more on Instagram and Facebook, leaving the rest behind so that I can learn how to do it properly, and then I will move on. So make sure that which formats do you use to engage your audience, but that you're not overwhelming yourself either. And then lastly, a brand should be consistent. Does your favorite client or your dream client recognize you immediately when they see, like Nike? We see the check mark, we think of Nike, right? The Apple, we see Apple, we think of Apple. What kind of visual, of tone of voice are you using in your brand that people are connected to you and that they recognize you immediately? So we have to be consistent. We talked about this 2 weeks ago in the branding actionable steps that I gave you. So make sure that you're being consistent throughout every channel that you use. Well, I will prepare these actionable items for you. I will have them coming up on Saturday. It's the new post on the website. So look it up, the 7 metrics to strengthen your brand. And I hope that you download it and take advantage of the actionable steps so that you can create a stronger brand. Until then, I see you next Tuesday. We're gonna talk about marketing, so make sure to tune in. Bye.